Welcome back, peer structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is June 21st, 2021 here in Hawaii, and will be June 22nd, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Give you guys some levels that I'll be looking at during that London session. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. If you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. Would really appreciate that. But again, any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at S&P 500 for the London session. Now, for S&P, we do have a resistance right up here at these 42.25.25s. This is my next level up that I'm looking for the market to try to come to, and really want to see if this market comes into this area and rejects it, maybe gives a nice double top and then tries to pull it down. If we do get that opportunity, either that's going to be our short area, or we're going to wait for the market to pull back somewhere around these 42.10s as an area of support for me, 42.0875 to about 42.10. There could be some micro levels in between, which is going to be somewhere around these 14.75s. And maybe once we get through these 21s, that could potentially be a micro area. But it depends how the market decides to react around those levels. I'm not going to put too much emphasis on those areas. My main area of support right now, 42.0875 as the next level of support. So if we do get a pullback, that's kind of the area that I'd like to see that pullback happen. If we get underneath that area and we reject, we could see the market try to fall back down somewhere around these 41.90s and potentially into these 41.80s. So we'll see what that what the London session gives us. If we get above 42.25.25, that's going to be where we're looking for the market to try to pull up through and then get that support bounce and continue to our next level, 42.3950. Above 39.50, my next level above that, 42.56. Let's go ahead and take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P 500, give you guys a better idea of what we're looking at a closer view. So for S&P 500, again, on this closer view, you can see potential move into those 25.25s as the next level up for S&P. Again, you could see these micro areas potentially be a support if we do get a nice pullback here right around these 42.15.25s as the support bounce and continuation of move up into 25.25 and then through that level. So again, to or through. If we get through 25.25, our next level up above that is going to be 42.3950 as the next level of resistance. Underneath these 42.08s, again, I'm probably going to be looking somewhere around these 4200s, then 41.90, and then 41.80 as the next level of support. Let's go ahead and take a look or pull over these charts for gold here real quickly. Give you guys some trade ideas for gold. Let's lock this before I make a wrong click of a button. But we are moving up here on gold. Resistance coming in 1790.7 is my area of resistance. So I do want to see if this market can get into that area and reject off that price level. If it double tops, I am probably going to be looking for a short back down into 1786.5 and then below that into my support 1782.1, and then seeing if the market can catch some support from there and then try to continue this move to the upside. Above 1790.7 is my next level of resistance, 1795.7 and 1798.3. We do got some levels above that, but we'll see what the market actually gives us as it starts to move to the upside. Now if we get back below those 1782.1s, that's where I'm going to be looking for the market to try to come back, get a nice rejection, fail to go back up, and then continue back down into 1773.9 and then 1769.6 as my underlying supports under that level. Below 69.6, 65.4, and then 63.7. Let's go ahead and move over into a smaller chart here for you guys. Let me pop that back on there. So a smaller chart here on gold, that way we can see a little bit closer what's going on here on gold. So we're gradually climbing right into that level of resistance. Didn't necessarily get there yet, but I do want to get into that area of 1790.7 and then get a nice rejection right around that level. If we get a nice double top, that's going to be my area to short and come right back down into those 1786.5s and then 1783.2 as the underlying support under that. Now if we get support coming in at 83.2, that may be a great opportunity to buy that dip and then potentially push to the upside again from there. Again, if you do that, if you get the opportunity to do that from 83.2, first level that we're going to be taking some profit around these 86.5s, and then through that level back up to those 1790.7s. Again, underneath all of this, we are looking for support right around 1780, and then get below that level. Bigger level is going to be 73.9, 69.6 as the underlying levels of support below that. Let's go ahead and move over here to oil for you guys. Give you guys some levels of what we're looking at on oil too. So oil, again, just like S&P 500 and also gold, on its move up, you can see this bullish move that we're having. We have a measured move into 73.67 that we're looking for oil to try to continue to climb to. Really want to see if the market would have double topped kind of right at this area, but we didn't. We're a little bit above that, so we should see the market try to climb into those 73.67s. Now if it decides to make a pullback, I'm looking for a pullback somewhere around these 72.71s and then a bounce. If we can bounce, we will look for the continuational bullish move. If not, we may get underneath this level and get that rejection here, maybe a nice double top there to pull that price right back down into those 71.90s. Below that, 71.04 as the next level of support below that. So we'll see what but oil gives us around our levels right now. Not necessarily in any area for us to want to put on a trade, but again, we may get up to the measured move from here into 73.67. Better trade for me, waiting for that pullback, see if we get those 72.71s as a support bounce, and then continue to move on the bullish run. Let's go ahead and take a look at a smaller chart here on crude oil as well for you guys. So you can see what we're looking at here on crude oil. Again, we're above that level of resistance that we had. Didn't necessarily stop right at this area like we would have liked to. Instead, we popped right above that area and may look for the continuation move back into those 73.67s. Now, if we do start to fall back down, again, I am looking for these 71s as an area of support for a bouncing continued bullish move. We get underneath 71 or 72.71, then we will look for that rejection, that failure to get back up, and then that continuational move down to 71.90 as support underneath. So a couple opportunities, but right now bullish, being that we're bullish, we're looking for this market to try to continue to 73.67. So my first area of support is going to be right around 72.71 for a bouncing continuational move. But that is it for S&P 500, gold, and also oil. If you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. We would love that from you guys. Any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to your guys' questions. Again, if you're struggling to find consistency in trading, if you're struggling to understand concepts or just learn how to approach the market with confidence, feel free to pop into the Pure Structure Trading website, become a member with us, take some coaching sessions, take some coaching programs with us, learn how to find that success and consistency in trading, learn how to correctly discipline yourself and find patience in markets, so that way you can allow the market to come to you, allow yourself to learn how to build a strategy and a process around this stuff, and then to apply yourself the same way every single day as you trade. But with that said, guys, that is it. We're going to sum it up here. If you guys are going to continue to trade in the London session, make sure you guys trade well. If you guys are going to be with me in the London session, I look forward to that. We'll see you guys if you're part of Pure Structure Trading. Other than that, you guys take care. Have a great night. Bye, guys.